2, 1, 2, 3.
We're ready.
Want to do it?
Yeah.
Feel good?
We don't have to clap. We don't have to do anything. We're in person. We're just in person doing the podcast now. We don't even have to do an intro because we're all here doing the same thing. Isn't that weird? Didn't that feel weird?
It's really
That
weird.
does
Yeah.
feel weird.
Yeah.
We are live in the weirdest way possible, and that there's not an audience or anything like the last time.
Yeah.
We're just-
This is how most people do their
That's
podcasts, though.
fair.
In studio, hanging out. We have to do it on our Zoom. Typically don't have pants on.
Damien's in town.
Damien's here.
I'm here, baby.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good to
in the
see you.
flesh.
Damien, welcome
Come
to
on
Los
over.
Angeles.
What's your address?
Yeah.
15. No, I should probably put it out there. This
Streaming live from Glendale.
We're streaming live from Glendale. That's as much as we'll tell you. There's a Ralph's nearby. That's as much as I'll tell you.
Oh, God.
Also, right by a Popeyes and a Pizza Hut. That's as much as I'll tell you.
Zanku.
Zanku Chicken's right around the corner. That's as much as I'll tell you.
This can definitely be triangulated at this point.
Absolutely.
But no, it's January. We're recording this in early January.
Yeah.
I won't put the exact date on it since it's going to come out in a week, but it
Yes.
could be. It's around January 2nd.
This is our
Around
This is
there.
around January 2nd, not on the day.
Yeah.
This is technically we've decided that this is our Christmas and New Year's spooktacular since we didn't do any we tend to forget
Yeah.
that the holidays are happening.
That's
and then we
right.
don't do a holiday specific episode.
Yeah.
So this is our
So we're live.
this is this.
Yeah,
this
we're
is
live.
this. Yeah.
And shout out to our editor Matthew, who we've been recording for under 3 minutes, and Matthew has already pushed Damien and I's elbows off the table.
Yeah.
Don't put your arms on the
like
table.
my-
Keep the boys in check.
Yeah.
Gotta keep them in line.
So we got the whole crew. This is awesome.
Yeah. Everybody have a good New Year's, good holiday. We
Yeah,
talked about it a
dude.
little bit already, but let's just regurgitate it for the
I had
listeners.
a great holiday.
It was great.
We stayed local. We just did some small things. The last 2 days, last 2 nights, I watched The Holdovers, which I have brought up a few times.
yeah.
Such a good movie. Recommend that. But we're in LA now, and it's like January 2nd and beautiful. I just took my sweatshirt off.
Yeah.
But that movie all takes place on the East Coast over Christmas time, and it's shot in like beautiful, like snowy vistas. And I was just
You said you were sipping a little bourbon too.
sipping a little bourbon.
Yeah.
At night.
What kind? What's the? What's your
Dude, the cheapest Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's?
Yeah,
Actually, it's not bad.
that's pretty good.
I have bad alcohol. I don't have like a refined palate, and I want to keep it that way because I'm
Yeah.
like, if I enjoy this, why do
Oh
I
yeah.
want it?
No.
That's they say that about wine too. It's like if
exactly.
you can't tell the difference between like a 10, a 13, a
I'm
15, but as
bliss.
soon as you go to like a 20, you're like, okay, well that tastes a little
yeah,
better.
baby.
And as soon as you go to a 60,
Yeah.
you're like, well now I'm fucked.
See, but I don't really feel that. The only thing I think
No?
maybe I feel is sometimes people say you feel shittier the next day on cheap stuff, which I definitely feel with beer.
I feel it with wine for sure.
But one of my favorite wines is that Target has that like California red blend, and it's just like $10 for a giant one. You all know. It's
Is it
so
is it a screw cap or a
It's screw
cork?
cap,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, but Trader Joe's, here's a big hack, and I'm sure most people know this. I don't think this is a big secret, but Trader Joe's Black Label is like high quality wine that they don't. The wineries have like a certain amount that they can bottle and sell every year, and then their excess
so
that
they
don't sell.
Oh, I've heard that
they
before.
sell
Yeah.
to,
Okay.
to Trader Joe's, and that's like Trader Joe's Black Label is. So if you buy like a $17.99 Black Label, it's likely the like $30 to $40 wine just above it.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's label on it.
Dan, I'm gonna have you move just slightly to your right because this is making my eyes go
Where
cross.
is
that's
where is
perfect right
Matthew
there.
when you need it? Why is
no,
Matthew,
that's
why
not
are
a,
you
that's
not
actually not a
looking out for
Matthew
his
issue.
eye line?
I have this is just I'm seeing like just a black bar and I feel like it's like making me sick
No
to see that
worries.
thing.
Yeah.
Damien, how was your holiday?
It was good,
It
man. We went to, or I was in California for the end of Christmas time, so right before New Year's. I spent Christmas Day alone. Yeah.
Jesus
Depressing
Christ.
already.
I know, Jesus. And so, it was pretty sad. I didn't open any presents.
Yeah.
And, just,
Open
Yeah.
presents by himself.
Yeah, and,
You had Dottie there. You had Dottie there.
Yeah, Dottie was there. My dog was there. Yeah. No, but it was actually really nice.
Yeah.
Just
What was your best present? What was I think we're all
really
adult
good.
men.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's no real like kids in my family or as many kids, so we were just like, let's just not give each other presents and we'll like take a trip at some point.
That's a good idea. That's a
But
good
my
one.
mom gave me a big pack of gummy bears from Macy's.
Oh, that's
Oh, nice.
But they're like the premium flavors of gummy bears. I forget what they're called, but if you just Google Macy's gummy bears,
What makes
it'll-
them? What makes them premium flavor?
Well, I don't know premium flavor, but it's not like it's not like cherry and grape, and it's like cran raspberry or something,
okay.
like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Macy's Black Label.
Macy's
Gummy
Black Label,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
they're the leftover
See's
gummy bears.
everything
You
that
can't,
See's candies.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
So I got that, and then that was pretty much.
That sounds delicious.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about New Year's? What'd you do on New Year's? You were here for New Year's.
Dude, yeah, it was great. So we had some family from Mexico in town, and we just stayed up. And we made my dad stay up until midnight, and he was like,
And your dad's really sick, right?
he's super sick. Oh yeah. He's not gonna make it actually.
Well, at
no.
least you kept him up for New Year's.
But he's he's 80. He turned 80 this year, so he obviously
wow.
doesn't have like the stamina anymore. So he's like, but he was ready to go to bed at like 8:30.
Sure.
Yeah.
But we were like, one of my younger cousins was like, nope, you're staying up until midnight, and so he was like,
Really?
he was having a good time though, but he was like super
yeah.
tired.
yeah.
Well, dude, can I put our first hot take of the
Yeah.
show
Yeah.
here? After this is my second New Year's in LA. New Year's in LA is, I think, I don't want to say more fun, but the ball dropping in New York feels like more of an event in LA than it did in Chicago.
Oh, really?
I think because you're 1 hour away from your own New Year's in Chicago.
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
for
you're
sure.
kind of like, oh, it's just okay. It's kind of like
Yeah.
an afterthought. Like ours is coming.
Yeah.
But in LA, it's like 9 p.m. So you're
Yeah.
in like prime time, and you're like, let's watch the ball drop. Like,
Yeah.
this'll be,
Yeah.
like you're not fucked up or anything, or you could be, I guess, but I wasn't. And I feel like it was. I don't remember ever watching the ball drop in Chicago, but in LA the last 2 years I've watched it and like basically treated it like New Year's, and then been like, I
Yeah.
guess I can go to bed.
Well, and I'm from Chicago, so I can shit on Chicago for a second. Chicago's New Year's
Dude,
show
I heard
on the
about
news
that, yeah.
is so. I didn't even watch the one
I
this
mean,
year.
Farrell Walsh had a great tweet this week. Or same thing. He
They're
said,
so bad
yeah.
at the New Year because the one I saw the year I was sitting at my brother's house, I think I was babysitting. But I was watching TV and it was like Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi coming on and doing the Blues Brothers, and I was sitting there watching. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of this city because it just was so like embarrassing. I don't know.
Well, who was
just
there
compared to what
this
was going
time?
on.
Was Billy Corgan was there?
I don't know. I mean, they just get like who's ever around. They don't. I feel like it's like an afterthought. They're like, oh shit, it's New Year's
The problem
Eve.
is that no celebrity is at their like peak stardom while they're in Chicago.
Yes.
They have to end up in New York or LA, and then they move back to Chicago. So you get this like, we have the most famous alt rocker from 25 years ago
Yeah.
joining us tonight, and like New Year's, and then New York is like
No longer an alt rocker.
Yeah.
Created a wrestling league for himself. I think has had some some
I mean, I love
weird
the Smashing
takes.
Pumpkins,
Yeah.
But it's just like same with Aykroyd. But like, I love
Yeah,
those guys.
yeah.
But it's like, meanwhile in New York, they're like, we got Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
And it's
Well, Nashville had a weird one too. They had Green Day performed and did that. Everyone was talking about the.
they, like,
they
changed
changed the lyric to like "I'm not part of the MAGA agenda" or something, and like people got
Nice.
pissed or something. But
Yeah.
Rob Schneider, I believe, was like the MC. I don't know what the story is, but they were like, I saw somebody like say him and his like drunk daughter were like hosting the thing. So apparently,
God.
if you want to Google that too,
Gotta look it up. I'm interested in that for
Honestly,
sure.
they need to go. I think like cities need to go the way of the Pop Tarts Bowl, which is like
Dude,
just
that was
lean
so-
into absurd
Oh, yeah.
stupidity
That was
as
great.
opposed to trying to actually like beat New York on their own terms.
Yeah.
Like don't try to like out celebrity them. Like
Do something stupid.
just do something really dumb. Like
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
that like Phoenix drops a taco.
Oh, really?
The Taco Bell taco is like they've done that. I'm like that's awesome.
Great.
Do something like that. Like
Yeah.
I think that's
Have
like
some
so
fun.
silly and dumb and
Yeah.
like
Dude, I love. It's funny whenever I come home and I talk to my mom about like this year I asked her what New Year's plans were, and just like casual, we're gonna hang out. But she always thinks I want to do like stuff, like go out or something, and so she's like, But she was like, yeah, Temecula has they're doing a grape drop this year. If you want to go to that, I was like, no,
grape drop?
like no. I guess they just I don't know what that is. I mean, it's.
I mean, that
assuming
sounds
it's
kind of
bunch of
fun. They
grapes,
drop
yeah.
like a ton of grapes.
That'd be great.
I something about else with grapes that just happened was I guess like all these places ran out of grapes because eating 12 grapes at midnight is like good luck for the whole year
really?
or something like that.
Ah,
So
okay,
there's
yeah.
a great grape shortage.
Grape
The great grape shortage happens apparently at the beginning of the year. Now that TikTok exists, you can see that all the people are talking about it.
Huh.
You can see what's going on.
not heard that.
Yeah, I did a pretty. My New Year's was I haven't gone out for New Year's in a long time,
Yeah.
and this year I did a couple improv shows at a masquerade party, and at a theater here, and there was like 4 different rooms. One was an improv and magic and 90s grunge piano bar. One room was karaoke. One room was like a big 90s band, and there was one other room.
Just the fuck room.
Just the fuck room. Basically the fuck room, yeah. Yeah.
We have improv in that room. We have a sleight of hand
magician
magician
here.
over here.
Yeah.
Or you can
It's,
take part in the giant orgy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see a Blind Melon cover band
Yeah.
here, or you can fuck in this room.
Yeah. But it was a good time. People seemed like they were having fun. We were just doing improv in a room where people kind of stumble upon it. Always feels weird because most of the people are kind of just in the back talking, trying to get a drink. I think our room turned into, oh, there's a bar in here and it's not as crowded as the other ones. We're just going to come in here and be loud.
Dude, that's.
It was. I mean, the last set we did, we did get our hands on a microphone and we had a lot of fun. Shout out to Caroline Cotter for setting that
I mean,
up.
I've done stand up in a college town. Like when I was at my college, Western Kentucky University.
Go
we did
Hilltoppers.
it. Go Hilltoppers. Speaking of Pop Tarts, a Pop Tart. But yeah, we did a show there, and in this super loud bar, they didn't cut the music off or anything. It's packed, but absolutely no one is paying attention to us.
Yeah.
So much so that they're like actually walking on the stage to get to a different part of the bar, and we're like, it was nuts, man.
Dude, you know what though? We're all gonna have the last laugh when our podcast gets huge.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a rite of passage.
Yeah.
You got to do those shows.
Absolutely.
I've done so many shows
Yeah.
to like.
I hadn't. I guess I just hadn't done one in a while, and so it was
Yeah.
like a shock to come back and be like, oh yeah, when you're
Yeah.
doing
Dude,
this,
yeah.
and people aren't there to actually see improv, what can happen?
Can I ask you guys this? My one friend who I saw a little bit earlier in the night on New Year's, we watched it, or we're watching some of it together. When you guys were younger, he made this point, and it made me laugh because I had this. When you were younger and you would see like the New Year's Eve celebration in Times Square, were you guys like, I gotta go to that when I'm older?
No.
No?
I don't know if I did or not. I mean,
really?
yeah, I don't. Not that I can remember. No.
Oh, because he brought that up, and I definitely had that. When I was younger, I was like, that was like the
that
most
was
crazy
so
party
cool.
I've ever seen. I have to go when I'm older.
You know-
and then pretty quickly as an adult, you're like, wait,
God.
Well,
That
once you
sounds
learn that
terrible.
there's people who go out there and they wear diapers,
yeah,
so that they don't lose their spot.
What you're saying. 100%, man.
People go out there and they shit and piss their pants so they don't lose their
So
spot.
you get to watch the like Samsung ball drop
Yeah.
while wearing a Planet Fitness top hat. Like, watching, I don't even know who. I will say, I guess we did just talk about how great the celebrities were. It does feel like even that has had a dip in celebrities since I was younger.
Who were the celebrities at this one?
I don't know. I was like watching, and who was the guy?
It's hosted by Anderson
It was
Cooper
an
and-
older guy. It was the guy was so old. The singer, he was a famous singer. Who, if somebody
Yeah.
watched it and listens to this, they're gonna be like, Dan's an idiot for not knowing this.
Yeah.
But he was like a famous singer. Wasn't like I don't know. Tony, I don't know. Tony something? I don't know. Anyways, he was old enough that he had like a 40.
Tony Bennett?
Maybe.
I think he just passed away.
Now he's
though.
dead. Yeah.
Oh. So maybe they did land a huge celebrity.
Was it?
No. I don't know. He was old enough that they did a shot of him and his like blonde wife after the ball dropped, and I was like, oh, please be his daughter. Please be his daughter. And then they kissed on TV, and I was like,
Oh no.
And it was just like,
Could have still been his daughter.
yeah, it's
Just
true.
a weirdo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. But I was watching that, and I was like, this is hell on earth. But when I was a kid, I wanted to do it so bad.
You wanted to be there.
Yeah.
You've been to Times Square since? I've been to Times Square since.
Since the New Year's?
Well,
No.
just like since anytime, I guess. I guess
You
what
know,
I'm trying to say
since
is
it's ever
you've been
been
there, right?
Times
Yeah.
Square.
Since it's been there,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah.
I think going there the one time, I was like, this is good. I don't think I ever need to do this again.
I love Times Square. I wouldn't like go if I like lived
They know
in New
you at the
York a
M&M
lot.
store, right?
It's crazy. I mean, it's such a like, yeah, they know it's such like a monument to capitalism, but it is cool to be in a place at like 3:30 a.m. and it's just completely lit up. I'm
Yeah.
not like a hater. Like I know it's not the coolest place in the world, but I'm like, let's be honest, this is kind of neat that this exists.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things where if you should go once, if you just to see the spectacle.
I would go every
But I
couple
wouldn't
years
let-
when I go to New York.
Okay, that's fine.
I've been a couple
Tim
times.
shows up to New York and just hangs out in Williamsburg and is like, "No,
I don't need to go anywhere else. I get a coffee. I put a book in my back pocket and I just walk
Look,
around.
dude, I'm not too cool to admit that like going to Times Square once every 3 years is like, damn, this is kind of wild. And I think anyone who acts like they're not is kind of like,
Well, now you have kids though, and you'll be able to introduce them to the spectacle as well.
yeah,
So I don't have that.
that's fair.
I mean,
and I'll
speaking of
never
Times
have it.
Square, it's like I've never had the desire to do it, but I went to see a taping of SNL, which is like when I
Oh,
was a
that's
kid.
cool.
When I was a
Okay, well,
kid,
that's
I was like, "Oh my god, it'd be so cool to go there." And then when we got there, I was so not that it was a bad episode or anything, but I was like so bored. I was like, "This is not fun at all." It's like you're kind of in the back, and then it's like very prepped, and you're like,
Oh,
I don't
did you
know.
see? Did you sit in the audience?
Yeah, when Steve
Okay.
Carell was there.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's a good. That's
Yeah.
a great.
I mean, it
host
was
to be
fine,
there.
but it's
Yeah.
also like not as.
I saw the
it
Charles
almost wasn't
Barkley
as-
episode. You're wearing a Phoenix Suns hat right now. I saw, that out there. I saw the Charles Barkley episode.
But it's like was so not. It was so boring and so
Yeah.
tedious for me anyway.
Really?
I think maybe if I had been younger, but like at that point, I was just like, dude, it's 1 a.m. right now. I'd love to go.
You didn't even make it to the after party.
We did go to the after party, which I was like, yeah, let's go. Yeah,
You
let's
were, like,
go.
exhausted.
Well, no, I mean, it was fine, but it was like during it, I was like, dude, if I sit here any longer, I'm gonna fall asleep. And then you're also like waiting in line for so long, and like But the actual taping itself, I was like very underwhelmed. But
We should
not
all say
because
that
it
this
was
is not a
like-
criticism of Lorne Michaels or Broadway Video.
Yeah.
Anyone should perform.
We love Steve Carell, or huge fans of The Office.
Express or,
No,
yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
I mean, it is just like a thing of like
Yeah.
the amount of logistics, and it's no one's fault. But it's like to put on a show like that. It's not like a live sketch show where it's like boom, next thing, next thing. Next.
No,
It's
no,
like
no,
it
yeah.
takes a lot.
And the studio audience is part of the watching experience at home too,
Yeah,
where it's like
yeah.
it's not for the people in the audience really. For
sure.
It's for the audience is there for the people at
I've
home.
heard that.
So-
I heard that. I was just talking to somebody who was like, I sat in like the front row and had like an amazing time, and then the next time I went, I was higher up, and it was like a totally different experience. Because
Yeah.
at some point, you're so far away from like a live sketch, it's hard to,
Yeah.
you know.
I would love to go back and watch the episode that you saw, and maybe they cut to the audience and we see Damien in the back just going,
like-
"Oh fuck,"
What time is
just
it?
trying to stay awake.
Good God. Ugh.
Well,
I mean, this is how Matthew feels watching us right now.
yeah,
like,
he's
actually, it's
about to fall
way-
asleep on the couch right now. We made him too
him on
comfortable.
the
Yeah, now we have a
comfortable
we have people on the couches. We got
Yeah.
we're in my home. Do we feel good? I feel like
yeah.
what time wise, where are we at? I don't have the
I think we're
computer
good.
in front of me.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
All right, well let's do some.
I
We got an
I have a
idea.
scene request.
All right, let's do it.
Let's say you guys are. We can all jump in at some point, but we'll start with you two. You guys are in line to see The View.
The
in
View?
New York,
Okay.
Yeah. And Damien's been in line a long time.
Logged. Okay. Does it start back here?
Yeah, it starts right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Damn. She got here earlier.
Yeah.
Yes. We get terrible seats, man.
Yeah. Well, it's the view. I mean, I don't think it's.
No, it's you've never been to a taping before?
No. No.
No, it's huge in there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's just like an 18,000 seat arena.
Oh, 18,000 seat
Yeah,
arena.
yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
I had no idea.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, they don't show the whole crowd, so they only show like the first. Yeah.
Yeah, my wife wanted to do this. She got sick, so she's staying at the hotel, and she's like, "You should go out and still."
So you're
I'm,
taking her-
I'm taking her spot.
Yeah?
She loves the view, but
Oh,
she
wow,
basically just
yeah.
wants me to take a lot of photos and see if I can get some stuff signed for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my Whoopi poster here.
Oh, nice.
Get that signed.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a stand-up. That's a full life-size Whoopi.
Yeah, I got my Whoopi here.
That's
and,
cool.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's my last host to
sign.
get a autograph. Yeah.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah. What are
Awesome.
you getting signed?
I got a Bette Midler. She's on the
Bette
show, right?
Midler?
Is she on the show? She on this?
Bette Midler?
Yeah, I thought she was on this thing.
Yeah, no. Bette Midler?
Yeah, Bette Midler. I thought Bette Midler was
Wait,
on this.
Bette Midler?
Yeah.
Bette Midler.
Well, saying it again. You're saying it so much.
That's Joy. That's you're thinking of Joy.
Oh, maybe I think of Joy. Okay, Joy
Yeah.
Midler. Is it a sister?
It's not Midler. It's Joy Behart.
Okay, Joy Behart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's got Bette Midler vibes.
So wait. Did you bring the? Did your wife want something signed by
Yeah, I
Joy
went and got a-
Behart?
I went and got a Bette
So you
Midler
got a
shirt.
Bette Midler shirt for your
Just went
wife.
and got a Bette Midler
oh my
shirt
God.
in Times Square. Shit.
Wow, that's.
Well, I
gonna
can't return
be,
it now. I mean, I doubt you'll be able to tell the difference.
Hi guys, my name's Greg. I'm a producer at The View. I'm just coming back here. We're doing quick background checks on some of our audience today.
Oh.
So obviously we want a lot of energy out there. We want you to get
yeah.
really excited. The gals love it when we get.
I have a so just full clarification. I do have a felony on my record. Just so you know, I don't want to make it seem like I'm hiding something from you. So if you guys are doing background checks.
Yeah, you know what? Background check probably the wrong word. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
We don't
got it, yeah.
need any sort of criminal background
Okay,
check.
yeah.
We're actually not allowed to ask about that sort of stuff.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
should've
snuck a
said-
handgun through TSA.
You snuck one through
I
successfully?
did, yeah, successfully, and then I realized I had the gun, so I turned myself in. If that makes it any
Oh, so
better
it's a
for you.
self-reported felony.
It's a
Like
self-reported
hero.
felony
Yeah. That
that
does-
you do
it's
have
good
to.
to know.
Yeah. So.
That's good to know. You know, I'll make a note of that just in case.
I had a question. Are the hosts going to be wearing name tags? Or just something?
Sorry, what?
Are the hosts of the show going to be wearing name tags just so we know? Or should
So
we
you'll
all?
have name tags on. And, we do give name tags to the
No,
audience.
Okay.
yeah,
In case
I'm fine. I know who the host.
Yeah, I just, for some of us who might be new to the show, it'd be nice to know who's who. I'm a big fan of the show myself, but just
Yeah.
just so I know.
Have you ever seen the show?
The View?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're talking. They talk politics and opinions,
Yeah.
and it's just
Well,
gals.
that's all they
fine.
do.
We don't need. You know, it's okay. Not everyone has to be a huge View fan.
Okay.
Here, okay. You know, we have a lot of View viewers. Okay, so you don't need to be like the biggest. Like I see you have a Whoopi here.
Yeah, I have a
Okay.
Whoopi.
Yeah.
So if I
So-
could, if it's possible to get it signed,
Well,
are we gonna
we'll
do a
see.
meet
So
and greet?
I'm doing a ticket. I'm doing a ticket upgrade here. Okay, so we look for the biggest fans because the gals love a lot of NBA. Okay, the gals they feed off of.
I can do
okay?
absolutely. I can do that.
You get the
Yeah.
gals up there. You get some cheering, some whooping, some whooping.
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 Yeah, whooping.
Yeah, and the gal they eat that. They eat it up.
Yeah,
they fucking
yeah.
love it. And actually, they get really mad if there's not a lot of energy.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, so you can feel them. They're like feral fucking dogs back there. If,
Oh,
if,
yeah.
if the audience is into it, the fucking gals are into it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And so we just want to try to find somebody with a lot of energy, kind of say, hey, what is it about the View that really gets you hard? What gets you going?
Yeah.
You know? So,
Yeah, absolutely. I
Yeah.
can totally do that.
So I
so
see
what
that-
about the View gets
yeah.
me super hard?
so you got this Whoopi
is-
cut out here.
Yes.
Why are the eyes out? Why are the
Because
there's holes
I
in the
am going to
eyes?
try to get it as close to Whoopi as possible, so I need to get a picture of her eyes
So
as
wait.
close as I
Do you
can.
want
if
Whoopi to
that's
stand
possible.
behind it and have
It would make
Whoopi's
sense if you were
eyes?
trying to get as close to
Dude.
Joy as possible, and you were
Okay.
trying to pretend to be Whoopi. Like I could see that
Yeah.
logic maybe making sense.
So
you're
no-
trying to get close to Whoopi by looking like Whoopi.
No, yeah, well, so yeah, because I need to. I haven't finished the eyes yet, so I need to get close to.
Oh, this is all
Whoopi's-
hand-drawn?
It's all hand drawn, so I need to get
Wow.
as
Really well
close
done.
as possible
Wow.
to Whoopi's.
Oh, that's why she has 6 fingers on that.
Yeah,
Oh.
because I got
You got AI brain.
yeah. So
So is so Rosie's gonna be there?
No.
And
Rosie
Rosie hasn't-
hasn't been on
and
the
Barbara
show
Walters,
in like 20
on
years.
there.
So Walters.
Barbara Walters,
Kathy Griffith?
Barbara Walters actually is going to be on the show today.
Oh, really?
We landed. I mean, from the grave.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's passed.
She
she's
did.
gonna.
We have speaking of AI, using some AI technology. We took some old footage, and she filled out a quick questionnaire on her last show, just like favorite like restaurants and things to do around New York. And so
Okay.
we input it into a new AI software, and we have the Walter 6000.
Oh wow.
Oh my god,
It's Baba Walter 6000.
Baba Walters.
Baba Walters!
Baba Walter
Wow,
6000.
I can't.
And so yeah, if you're a
Is it a
Walters-
hologram or is it an actual?
It's a
vo-
it's a cardboard cutout.
It's a cardboard with a
cardboard cutout?
vocal box.
It's a cardboard cutout with a vocal box. We
That's
thought
cool.
it would be distasteful and
yeah.
disrespectful to the estate to do a hologram.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No,
So
totally.
this is just a cutout of her, and it'll be. We actually are looking for a really, if you can do a good Barbara Walters impression, we're looking for a fan to do the impression. We have the mouth cut out. It's gonna be like the old Conan bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's using AI technology because we'll formulate answers to questions, and then you just basically read the question. So if you have like.
Wait, so we ask. She'll answer the questions.
She'll answer
But
the
are we answering the?
Yeah, I don't want to give too much away yet. I don't
Sure,
wanna give
sure,
too
sure.
much away yet. Okay. So I'm just going through interviewing people, saying, "Are you the biggest View fan?" And I see you're looking a lot on your phone. It seems like you're reading about the show.
No. I'm just trying to figure out when. So Bette Midler.
It's like you Googled the View. What is it?
I'm looking
Yeah.
at. I'm just
Are you
looking
watching
for
an episode right
when
now?
Bette Midler is Bette Midler a guest today on the show?
Bette Midler lives in New York,
Okay.
so
So I was
does
close.
she
Is
not-
that
So-
what
so
you
I was
confused
close.
you?
Yeah. Well, I'm actually. So my wife is a huge fan of The View. She's in the hotel. She got food poisoning.
Oh, no.
We went to Guy Fieri's restaurant that's on the Strip here.
Strip?
Yeah.
on Times Square.
Yeah, on the Times Square Strip. And I'm not from around here, so this is my first time in Times Square.
You got to see Times Square.
Yeah.
Gotta.
So yeah, or it wasn't Guy Fieri. It was Planet Hollywood is what we went to, and she got food poisoning in Planet Hollywood.
Really? Did you
yeah.
see the Hellraiser costume?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Bring
It's-
up the Hellraiser customer around Joy. She'll fucking shit her pants.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is a Hellraiser. Joy Behar is a Hellraiser freak.
Is she related to Bette Midler in
No,
some way?
she's not.
Okay.
She's her own person.
God, why do I?
It's
why do
Joy
I think-
Behart.
Okay, Joy Behar.
Nobody mentioned Megan. Nobody bring up Megan.
Okay.
Okay. There's a lot of sour grapes.
Okay.
Full
There's a great
disclosure, I
photo.
do have a firearm on me. Do you need me to check that?
Yeah, you cannot bring that in with you. Let me check with the gals and see, because if honestly they get final say.
Okay.
So I'll let them know that you have that, and if they want that, if they think that'll help get them fucking razzed for the show, then
Yeah,
we
okay,
can.
great.
Okay,
Sure.
Because we really want them to be foaming at the mouth, ready to talk pop culture and politics. Right? We want them like feral dogs out there, just like scratching their ears, fucking biting. We blow through so many bagels backstage, just trying to get these gals fucking psyched for the View every day.
Yeah.
It's like dog fighting, all right? And sometimes they rough each other up a little. Pull each other
Jeez.
Before the show.
before the show.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and like we'll do sensory deprivation shit to them just to get them really
Yeah. Damn.
blast music in one dressing room and then make it totally silent in another, and then they come out and they're talking at different volumes and everyone's fucked. And it makes for
That's why it's so. That's the
why
energy
they're at
between
each
them.
other's throats sometimes.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that's what we're trying- we're trying-
I always wondered how they get that chemistry and that flow going. You know.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
dude.
yeah. So like I'll tell you right now, Whoopi's green room right now is 130 degrees.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we're getting her nice and sweaty and hot because she's talking lasagna recipes today.
Oh.
And so-
Oh yeah.
Yes.
yeah. And so, look, guys, we try to capture lightning in a bottle every episode. So I've talked way too much. I want to hear from you guys. What is it? What do you love about The View? Who do you love? We can start. You're already.
Well, I love
behind-
Whoopi. I mean, Whoopi's my favorite. And
Yeah. So what does your shirt say? I want to make Whoopi with Whoopi.
yeah.
Okay.
yeah. And then on the back it says, I want to fuck Whoopi. So, I'm just hoping Whoopi can see that. Not that I literally want to have sex with her. I just,
Yeah.
it's more of
Sure.
to show her how
No,
much I
she'll
love
love
Whoopi.
that.
Yeah,
The gals love that.
Yeah, so and I'm just looking for like them to like really, really let it rip with the
Yeah.
politics and the opinions and
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So
And where do you fall
can't-
politically?
I fall hard right, but merging into left. That's how right.
Okay.
But.
Are you fiscally? You're.
Yeah, all fiscal. I have no opinions other than fiscal opinions. So
fiscally, you say you're very
fiscally
conservative.
very, very conservative, almost radical fiscally. fiscally radical.
What does that mean?
So I don't believe in.
No tax.
I think all of our money should go to the government, but they should not give it to anyone for help or anything like that. No social services or anything, but all of our money should go to the
What
government.
does it do? It just sits.
It sits with the government, and they get to spend it however they want. Just like among themselves, though. So I think every senator and congressperson, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
That is.
that something Whoopi can speak on?
Well,
you think?
I'll let Whoopi know.
Or can we ask Baba Walters?
Bo Walters, yeah.
Yeah, I'll see.
Okay,
we
yeah,
can- we
just see if
check-
they
we
can
check
speak
that
on.
question. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can definitely feed her that question. We'll see what the AI
Great.
algorithm
Yeah.
comes up with. And what about you in the Bette Midler shirt?
This is my kind of first foray into the show, but I feel like I maybe would have liked the.
So you bought one of those leather jackets from Planet Hollywood, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Well, I mean, they were on sale. They were selling them. Yeah, it is a little warm,
It
but
smells so. It's so.
it smells like the kitchen.
Pungent.
Yeah, it's the kitchen that's grease
Oh, they,
from the
they
kitchen.
keep them in the back kitchen.
Yeah, they keep them there. Yeah, 'cause I don't really sell them
there.
anymore,
They
but
show
I
them in the
saw
nice
them back
thing
there.
out front in the nice glass case.
Yeah,
and then
but I also just wanted to look local, for the gals of the
Yeah.
View.
It says, why does it say Planet Hollywood, Miami?
Yeah.
I think they had some flown in or something.
You didn't even get one from the New York.
No, I bought this we're on a trip. We're on our honeymoon, and we're hitting all the big cities. So we went to Miami first, went to Planet Hollywood, Miami. I'm a Planet.
Oh, you're doing the Planet.
She likes the View.
Planet
I
tour.
like Planet Hollywood. She's gotten food poisoning at both places, both in Miami and New York.
Is that part of the trip?
No,
Did she
it's
order
not.
the same thing?
She did. She said maybe they'll do it
What did
better.
she order?
It was like some kind of shrimp soup of some kind.
Oh, the Spielberg.
the
Shrimp.
Spielberg shrimp
Yeah.
soup.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
The Spielberg
Yeah.
shrimp soup is what she got.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he likes his like kind of rare.
Super rare, super
Yeah,
raw. Yeah.
Like they blanch him for like 5 seconds, I think, and then yeah.
So she's done that twice. I guess her stomach just can't handle it. So I didn't want to buy another jacket there because I already got this one. So that's why I'm
And you're in a
wearing this.
hotel, huh?
And we're in a hotel.
Just one
yeah.
bathroom.
Just the one bathroom. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'll let
that's
the
why
gals
I'm out and
know.
about.
I'll let the gals know that you're one bathroom hotel right now, and you're
Oh, amazing.
diarrhea. And
Yeah,
see-
let Rosie Perez know, and let Jay McCarthy know, and let Meredith Vieira know. Let them all know.
They
No, yeah, they're
haven't
not-
been on the show in a really long time.
Yeah. So
Okay.
but I can tell you for certain right now that Joy has diarrhea because we're really getting her. We gave her some of the Spielberg shrimp before the show
Oh.
to kind of
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah,
get her
good
real
call.
off kilter.
Nice. Well, I have an in.
I'm going to take this info back to some of the other producers. And real quick, can you just look in the camera and you say, I freaking love The View.
I fucking love the View.
Okay, we can't. Can
Oh,
you say
you can't.
freaking? Because I can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I freaking love the freaking View.
Okay, great. And can you,
I freaking love The View.
great.
He
okay.
doesn't. He doesn't really love the View.
Well, I don't really
So-
watch it,
It's
so I don't
okay.
know.
Not everyone needs to be. All right, I gotta get going because I have about like 17,000 more people. On the so I gotta get going. But it was so nice meeting you guys. And what was your
Oh
name?
my God! I'm James Toon.
James Toon.
James Toon.
Sounds fake to me.
I just.
I'm gonna do a quick background. I am actually gonna do a background check on you.
Okay, but just to be clear, I do have a felony.
And the fact that you have a 6 foot, which by the way, she's like 5'4", so this is actually about 6 inch.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm making it. It's.
Yeah, this is 8 inches taller than.
Yeah. Well, and
it's
yeah,
missing her eyes.
it's her from the movie Eddie, actually. So
The
her
movie
character was actually 6
What
feet
movie?
tall.
What movie?
Eddie.
I don't know this movie.
Eddie?
Yeah, she plays a basketball coach.
Oh, you know what I do? I know that.
Oh,
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think they actually have one of her sneakers at the Planet Hollywood
Oh.
from that movie.
I'll have to go back.
Just one.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't put both on this.
Okay. Yeah.
I think the other
just
one's at the
like-
Vatican.
Okay, so one. Okay, I'm gonna just. Yeah.
All right.
Good
Okay.
So nice. And what was your name?
Carl Cumby.
Carl Cumby?
Carl Cumby. Cumby
Yeah.
sounds fake to me.
Well, he said it right away.
Yeah.
He didn't
That
say,
one?
and then glanced up at the Empire State Building for 2 seconds.
I didn't think about my name. My name is Carl Cumby. It's always been
Okay,
Carl
look.
Cumby.
Full disclosure, the background check's gonna. It's not gonna. You're not gonna get anything with James Toon.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get anything. Period. You
You're
don't
not-
think
nothing's gonna come-
All I asked for was your name. So you don't think if I run a background check on the name James Toon that anything's gonna show up?
Well, probably a lot of James Tunes, but it
Doesn't
won't
worry
be
you.
any of me. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, the View partners very closely with the NSA, so we know we'll be able to identify a lot. We can do a lot of like cell phone triangulation and stuff too. So we'll be able to get your information pretty easily.
Great.
Thank you guys for so much for coming to the View. We're about to get so fucking. There's so much fucking fun in there. I did coke this morning. I can't wait.
So it was 12 hours is when we start.
Yeah.
Okay.
We usually people don't realize we shoot the View at 6 p.m. for immediate airing the next day. So
Okay,
we get nice and fucked up at 6 a.m. We got
Hell yeah.
Gosh.
Whoopi's Gold Room's 100. Whoopi's Goldberg.
Whoa, you're bleeding. Your nose is bleeding.
Whoopi Goldberg's great.
Are you okay?
Is
Is
Joey
it okay?
Mary's got the shits.
Hey,
We're gonna
you
have so
you
much
should probably
fucking
sit
fun
down.
talking lasagna recipes on the View today.
Your shirt back
What's
on.
that?
Put your shirt
We're
back
doing
on.
an Iraq in memoriam segment. We're gonna read. Not in memoriam, that's the wrong term. We're just looking back on it like 20 plus years later. What do we do
Retrospective.
right? What do we retrospective?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Cummings. I'm so excited for the View.
Hey, hon, how are you doing? How you feeling? You okay?
All right.
Okay.
Just, oh God. Did you get
I got
the poster sign?
I got you a T-shirt signed by the entire cast. It's a
Oh, the entire cast.
It's a Bette Midler shirt that I had the entire cast of the View sign.
Bette Midler shirt.
Yeah, I could have swore she was on the show.
Carl, what?
Sorry.
Carl, what? Bette Midler. Slide it under the door.
Okay, here.
The hell is this?
It's a Bette Midler shirt that I got in Times Square. I thought that she was on the show. Apparently, her name's Joy.
Not on the show.
But I
It's
got
Joy Bearheart.
I know, but I got Joy to sign it. I got Whoopi to sign it, and I got everybody else who was on the show
This
to
is
sign it.
worthless. I mean, why would I have a Bette Midler shirt signed by the cast of The View?
I mean, they like Bette Midler. Everybody's a fan of Bette Midler, so
All right, look. We're heading to Bozeman, Montana next, okay? I want something signed of The View from Joy Bearheart, okay?
okay.
Okay?
So-
Before,
It's okay.
all right?
All right, I'll go-
Before we leave,
All right,
I want something signed.
I'll go back. I got a man on the inside now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was out there for 12 hours. I met a lot of people.
Well, I need
Yeah.
to go back.
Okay. Hey, Gary, Gary, are you in there?
Hey, yeah, what's up?
Hey,
How's it going? Great show this morning.
who
Just last night. Sorry, what time is it?
it's 3 in the afternoon now.
Oh fuck.
There's another show in 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. I know, and it's gonna be so great. We're gonna get about so much good stuff.
Yeah.
The gals are fucking psyched out of their minds right now.
That's great. Is that the Baba Walter 6000 going off right now? It sounds like it's
And you might think it's a malfunctioning, but that is exactly how it's supposed to sound.
good.
Its default is scream, so it just screams until we ask it a question, and then it... So, do you have a question for the Baba Walter 6000?
Not really. No, I'm just trying to get I'm just trying to get something signed for my wife.
Huh? Okay.
I know. I got.
Yeah.
I had you
Yeah, I got
give me
everything
the.
signed. Yeah.
Well, you got me the Bette Midler shirt
yeah,
signed.
Yeah. Did she like it?
No.
Won an Oscar for a movie in 1987.
I don't know. I
Is that
can't.
true?
I can't
It's
verify
not
if it's
true.
true or not. Yeah.
But it's close. The thing is with AI is that if you put enough details that make it sound like a person, like it's a full thought,
Yeah.
even if it's incorrect, right?
I just need something that's signed by the
How
whole
about that
cast.
guy doing the impression though?
It's great.
Dead on.
Yeah, it sounds just like him.
Sounds just like
I just need something signed.
we have
from
you
the
up on
entire
a
cast.
speech impediment, not the speech impediment.
Yeah, yeah. Well, not everybody can do the speech impediments.
But it's just a speech
Yeah,
impediment.
yeah.
So, 18,000 people. That was the best.
Yeah.
18,000 people. Record for most people.
It's amazing.
Look, I don't want to waste any more of your time.
Times Square, the most visited place
Wait a minute, so it's just a guy in there right now? Can he just get? Isn't he just go off the clock and go away for a second?
No, it's not just a guy in there. There's an AI algorithm. So when it hears prompts, before she passed,
The way I remember you describing it in the line the first time was that you could ask it questions and then another guy would read the answers that it gives.
it's
So
true. But Barbara Walters, before she passed, she completed a 10-question questionnaire
Right.
about various things to do around New York.
10 questions.
And we ingested those 10 questions. So, with those 10 questions, we created a personality matrix around what we believe.
The Matrix won an Oscar for best.
it sounds like this guy is just hearing words and
best
giving
movie in-
and putting random facts out there. Gary, I just need a favor
And
from you.
in terms of facts, his brain defaults to Oscar.
Yeah. Fictional Oscar.
So
Said it
look-
just Matrix won an Oscar in 1987 is what he just said.
Yeah. Well, look, this is
1987, the year the Cold War
no.
began.
That's not far
Look,
off.
you
I
may
guess.
be happy with Barbara Walters in the ground right now in the cold.
I'm
hard
not.
ground. I'm not. All right, and I would love if she could come back and continue hosting The View, but she can't. All right, she's passed on. She's
Okay.
in heaven now.
Okay.
But this Baba Walters 6000.
Hard Rock Cafe, one of my favorite restaurants in all of Times Square.
So I don't. Nobody was talking about Hard Rock.
No,
What that
I don't even think that came up. Did you say Hard Rock or something?
Hard Rock Cafe.
You did say Hard Rock
one of the
Ground, I
best
think.
Oh, I did say. I
Yeah.
said Rock Hard.
Rock
Ground.
Hard Ground.
Okay.
So it's learning. Or he's learning. I know it's a guy. You can see him
No,
back there.
he has. It's all the algorithm telling him what to say.
Okay.
All right. I need to be very clear about this. He is making no judgment calls back there. He's just doing the impression.
Okay.
The AI algorithm it scraped. Do you understand what AI scrapes?
Yes. I know.
Documents? So it scraped the 10-question questionnaire. Barbara Walters mostly gave one-word answers. And we used it to concoct a very complex Barbara Walters personality
Okay.
matrix.
Great. You know
And
what?
if you ask her one of those 10 questions, they'll nail it. But everything else is conjecture as to what we think based on those 10 questions, how she would have answered.
I just need something signed for my wife.
Understood.
Just
From
something.
who? Who do you need it
My
signed?
wife, Borat,
That's pretty
won
good.
an Oscar in 1973.
Sounds like he could do more than just the Barbara Walters impression. He could do the Borat as well.
No, the frustrating thing is way
Yeah.
better at Borat.
I just need something here that is signed that says The View on it, a T-shirt that says The View that's signed by the entire cast. That would really make my wife happy. We're
Yeah.
we're going to we're going to Boise next. I
sure.
think she said.
Boise,
Yeah.
biggest city in Idaho.
It's true.
Okay.
So
So if you just do me a favor and
yeah, you just need some. Okay, let me see what I got
Yeah.
here. Yeah. Okay, look, this is a. Okay, look. So this is something Whoopi. This is a little
Yeah.
device Whoopi uses to check her blood sugar.
okay.
Just pricks her finger, using this needle, and then
Okay.
it kind of tells her what her blood sugar levels are. So I could ask.
Yeah. Can you just see if they would all sign it?
Yeah, just wait right here. You want to just chat with the Baba Walters 6000
Yeah,
for a little bit,
sure.
and then I'll go check with the gals and. Yeah, and
Yeah.
they love this fucking shit, so they'll
Yeah.
probably sign it.
Okay. Great.
They love meeting fucking fans.
Nice. Cool. So, what do you have to do? You working all night or? Let me think. What's trying to think of what I can get you to, what I can say to get you to activate. You had something for everything we just talked about. Now I can't even get you to say anything.
Say anything. Won an Oscar for best comedy drama. 19.
Sounds like you're doing a Tyson impression and not even doing.
Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, heavyweight champion of the world. 1876.
Look, you don't have to do the Baba Walters thing for me. We can just talk as human beings. You don't have to be the AI.
Look, man. Look, man. I need this.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Just, dude, they pumped me full of something. They like stuck a needle
Yeah,
in
your
me.
face
They
is
said,
super
yeah.
fucked up. You look like Mickey Rourke.
Kind of like going in and out of like some kind of like.
All right, I'm back. Great news. I got it signed by everyone except Joy. Joy left early. Joy's gone with the wind already.
Gone
Oh.
with the wind. Won an Oscar for best film. 2047.
Must come back.
But look, I got everyone else to sign Whoopi's.
Okay.
And Joy, I had her assistant sign it, and she's just as good. She signs her name. It looks just like it, so your wife
Okay.
won't even be able to tell the difference.
Okay, great.
But so this is the entire cast of View signed the blood pressure.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate that.
No problem. The gals fucking love this stuff.
Yeah.
They love it.
You said that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, great.
All right, cool. So my heart's beating so fast. I need to.
Yeah, you're sweating a lot.
Yeah. So I.
You're about 30 minutes of showtime now.
Yeah, I know. Well, they pumped me with a lot before the show.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to. I make sure because I gotta get the crowd fucking amped.
Yeah.
I come out there and I go, how much do you love the View? How much do you love the View?
Yeah.
So yeah. Great. Well, I gotta go run this.
Okay.
I gotta go run.
I don't need to. We're done. I don't have.
I gotta run.
I appreciate
you.
you.
Joy's dressing room, or she's gonna lose her mind. She
Okay.
eats 3 buckets of KFC before every show.
Okay.
KFC. The most chicken served.
Hey, hon, I got him to sign a. It's not a shirt or anything. It's actually Whoopi's blood sugar checker.
Her blood sugar checker?
Yeah, it's like pricks her finger, but they all signed it.
Okay, slide it under the door.
Here you go, and everybody signed. Even Joy signed it as well. So
Okay. Just don't smell anything in here, okay?
I won't.
All right.
If you're feeling up to it, I also got us reservations.
Yeah, I mean, I am feeling a little better.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so
Okay.
much. You got us reservations?
I did. It's for 3 of us. This is
3 of us?
This is Baba Walters, 6,000. I met her at the View.
The Barbara. Oh, I heard
They
about
brought the
this.
AI. They asked her 10
yeah,
questions,
Of course,
so-
I knew they were working on
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
So I wanted you to have something special that this was what I
Oh my
experienced
God,
with the
that's
show.
yeah.
So this is ask her anything
Oh, yeah.
and she'll respond.
Anything?
Yeah.
Let's see. What was it like interviewing Gorbachev?
Interview with a Vampire won Best Picture in 1987.
Did it?
I don't think so,
if it
but
did.
yeah.
Wait. Baba Walters, who won Best Picture in 1987? It's like
Best Picture in 1987. James Cameron, Avatar.
All right.
well, I guess. I mean,
I mean, it's impressive. It's actually just a guy back there.
is oh yeah, I see,
Yeah.
What's this black shit?
Oh god.
Oh
it's
god,
like,
black stuff coming out of his mouth. Ugh.
Well, what time's the reservation?
It's for an hour from now. So
An hour from now? Okay.
yeah.
Well, we should probably get through the crowd and squares. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Welcome. Oh, hey, welcome back.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great.
Okay, great.
Yeah, excited to.
You know, we have a booth.
We'll sit at my standard table, please.
Oh, wow, Mrs. Walters. Hello, nice to see you.
Shit, nobody can tell the difference that it's not actually her.
Wow, it's so great to see you. Yes, absolutely. Right this way. Let's see.
Maybe you can shut the fuck up and take me to my table.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. We got you. Okay, here we go.
Wow.
And,
Thank you,
special
Baba.
table right where you like it. And I will be back with some menus.
We already know what we're gonna have.
You smell like ass.
Yes, Mrs. Walters. Yes, absolutely.
Well, I know what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have the burger, and I think my wife's gonna get the Steven Spielberg
The
shrimp.
Spielberg shrimp?
She's gonna
Okay.
try it again.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. I'll be
Yeah.
right back with that. And for Mrs. Walters, I'll bring you your regular.
Yeah. Maybe next time you can just bring it instead of opening your fucking mouth. Your breath stinks. Get it out of my face.
Absolutely. I'll be right
For
back.
God's sake, wear a hat. Your hair's disgusting.
Absolutely, Miss Walter. Yes.
So hard to find good service nowadays.
Oh, got a call. Hello.
Mr. Cumby?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Greg, the producer for The View.
Oh,
Hi,
hey.
Do you have Whoopi's blood glucose metric measure? I was not supposed to give that to you, and Whoopi is her blood sugar is through the roof.
You said that they would all be psyched to
Yeah,
sign it.
she's too fucking psyched. It's throwing up the equilibrium. She's losing her mind. Whoopi,
Jesus.
it's just making her stronger. Oh God!
I can bring it. Yeah, I'll bring it back.
She's eating joy.
You sure it's not bet?
Roll the cameras.
Oh, guys, that was fun to get to do a show in
fun.
person together.
Oh my God,
I
look
felt
into your
it was
eyes.
weird to move my head back and forth, but it felt good.
Because I was like laughing.
Oh yeah, you're leaning back. You're definitely a mic in hand type of guy.
I love it.
Yeah,
I think this is I'm gonna keep it.
yeah, yeah.
What's up? And Robin's here. Robin,
Yeah, we have
anything to say
we got
about Rob?
we got the dog here, which is great. She was very quiet the entire time. We probably won't hear her. I think that's all we got for this week. Check out our Patreon if you're an improv pervert. Patreon.com/improvisdead for $5 a month. You become a little improv pervy. You get a bonus episode. Join the Discord. You can join the Discord now in our show notes. Head on down there, click in there. We're in there. We got a lot of people coming in, so thank you so much for joining.
Jump
And
in and talk about the holdovers because I asked that question. I'm only begging people to fucking talk.
Yeah,
about
but you
it.
talk about
hide
anything.
You can hide your messages.
Oh yeah, do the spoiler alert thing on there too. I think that's it. Anybody got anything coming up that they need to plug or shows that they're doing? I feel pretty good. We're good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That was fun, boys.
Well, thanks so much for listening, everybody. We'll see you on the next Improv
was
is
our
Dead.
Christmas-
Oh yeah, that was our
Christmas
Christmas. That was our
special.
Christmas episode.
Yeah. It's spectacular. Merry Christmas, everybody.
And Happy New Year.